So today's topic we're going to talk about is probably not the most exciting for a lot of people, but it might actually be the most important one. And that's the ability as a leader to monitor and measure every element of your business. So on a daily basis, you should actually have in front of you your business dashboard. You need to know all your financial KPIs, but also it also maps across to sales and marketing. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is, say for example, they're going to do a mail out and they buy a mailing list and they're going to send out 10,000. They send out 10,000. That is random. You don't know if that's going to work. You haven't tested it and you haven't measured it. So the first thing you need to do would be to maybe try 2 slightly different headlines, maybe even something slightly different on the envelope. And you send 2 lots of 1,000 out, first of all. Then you monitor the response from each of those. They've both got different codes on, so you can monitor the response from those. Then you send out your 10,000. So you need to monitor and measure everything you do. A lot of people use pay-per-click on Google, and they might actually use Google Analytics. But do you really measure it? Do you know exactly where people are coming from? And if they come from a certain area in Google, for example, on pay-per-click as a certain keyword, that then provides you with a prospect. That's great. Do you then know if that person actually buys from you? Is that a sales prospect or is it a sale? So we can really sort of go down into a lot of detail here. But you need to monitor and measure every single thing you do. Sometimes people spend a fortune on marketing and they don't actually monitor the response. So they know they have a marketing budget, they spend a fortune or all of it, they don't even know which particular thing is giving them the most return. Monitor and measure even when it comes down to your team. Have they got individual objectives that they're meeting? Have they got KPIs for each individual area of their business? Do they know what to monitor and measure so that they're successful? So looking at your business key performance indicators is really important. Having your own benchmarks, even things like customer service, we need to monitor, measure and test. When was the last time you sent a survey to your customers? And it can be a scary thing to do. You have to be prepared to hear things you don't want to hear. But then you can actually create yourself some spreadsheets and know exactly what they think about you. Are they scoring you average? In which case, fantastic, you know that you can do better. So then as part of your team and your goal setting, if you actually know where you are, you can start to monitor it, you can measure it, and you can improve it.